To solve this problem. Before we try it, I want you to watch this one and make sure you have understood everything about this video. Only after that you can try to solve this problem. Okay, let us look at this question. What is the total heat required to change ice at -4 degrees Celsius to water at 76 degrees Celsius? And mass of ice is given 2340 gram, and the information given here is a fixed value. Before you start to solve this problem, you need to sketch heating curve. This is what we have discussed earlier in the previous video. Okay, now this is the temperature, and this is the time. Now let us try to identify on the graph where it starts and where it ends. It starts from here and it ends here. So -4, maybe we can put a mark here. This is -4, so this is -4, so it starts here, and then this is 0, this is 0, and this is 100. Remember, we are talking about water, so that this is the boiling and freezing point of water. And then this is 76 degrees Celsius, so 76 degree is somewhere here, 76, so this is where it ends. So you need to find what is the total heat required to change it from -4 degrees Celsius of ice to 76 degrees Celsius of water. So let us try to look at the process involved. So here is the change of temperature from -4 to 0 without change of phase. Okay, remember, this is solid, this is solid, this is liquid, and this is liquid. And this is the first part of the graph which is involved in our calculation. And then this is the second part of the graph. Remember, this is the change of phase from solid to liquid. Okay, so this is the second part, this is the first one, this is the second one, and the third one from 0 to 76 degrees Celsius. And this is the third part of the graph which is involved in our calculation. So the total heat required in our calculation is, okay, you can write Q stands for total heat, equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3, because we have three parts here. Okay, Q1 is the change of temperature without change of phase, so you have to apply MC delta theta plus, okay, for the second part is the change of phase without change of temperature, so you use formula MLF. Okay, LF stands for latent heat of fusion, plus, okay, the third one is here, change of temperature without change of phase, so use formula MC delta theta. This one for change of temperature of ice, this one is change of temperature of water. Okay, you can put a number here. This is the mass given here. However, remember, we are using kilogram in our calculation, so you need to convert to kilogram. So you can write 2.34, okay, in the unit of kilogram, multiplied by C. C is the specific latent heat of ice, because at this part it is still ice. So you can write 2.108 kilo. Okay, this is kilo, so write 10 to power of 3, okay, value of kilo. And delta theta is change of temperature, So the difference between -4 and 0 is 4. So you can write 4. Okay, the difference between -4 and 0. Okay, you can write 4. Okay, this is the first part. Okay, what about the second part here? So plus mass, you can use the same mass, 2.34 multiplied by latent heat of fusion. Here's the value of latent heat of fusion. Okay, 3.34 times 10 power 5, and then multiplied by, well, you don't have to multiply by anything because this is the formula. Okay, plus, I mean, here you don't have to include the temperature here because change of phase does not involve change of temperature. And the third part of the equation is this one. So the mass is still the same, 2.34 multiplied by C. Okay, this part, this is water, so you have to use specific latent heat of water. 4.2 times 10 power 3 comes from kilo here. And change of temperature is between 0 to 76. So that is the temperature difference, so you can simply write 76. Then you can use a calculator to calculate. So let me use my calculator to calculate this. 2.34 multiplied by 1.108 to the power of 3 multiplied by 4. So the answer is 19730.88. Okay, that is the first part. The second part is 2.34 plus, multiplied by 3.34 to the power of 5. So the answer is 781.560, and plus, okay, the last part, 2.34 multiplied by 4.2 to the power of 3, then multiplied by 76. So the answer is 746.928. Okay, then you can add up all the number. 781 plus 560 plus 19730.88. Okay, this is what I get when I use my calculator. However, you can double check your calculation. Okay, if there is any error here, you can correct it yourself, but I am just showing you the method that you should use in order to solve this problem. One more thing I want to stress here, you need to identify where it starts and where it stops. If the question tells you that the ice changed to gas somewhere here, okay, let me use another color of the pen. Let's say the question tells you that it becomes gas, so you need to stop here. So you need to involve more calculation. Okay, this one is okay, this one is okay, and this one you need to make sure the temperature change is 100, and then you use formula Q equals M L V. Okay, you can apply this formula at this part. and then you add up all the numbers, you will get the total heat required to change it from -4 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius of ice. Okay, I'm giving one example. The example, if it turns to gas at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, that is one example. That is what you have to do.